The 2017 Loretta Lynn's Remastered series is brought to you by Rocky Mountain ATV MC and Lucas Oil.
Yeah, except my brother was running around in his underwear like last night
at the beer tent.
So.
And he's racing now. Man, a fully produced rider intro for your brother. You guys pulled some strings for that.
Did.
All right, we're just about ready to go. The cart is up, the gate is down. What do you know? Mike Brown, it looks like, I think, got the whole shot. The number 30 machine, or is that Parabinos? Brownie might be in about third.
I think Brownie's going to sneak on the inside there and come out up top.
There's a lot of Huskies. There's three of them right there. That's the number 15 of Parabinos. And Brownie's in third.
Parabinos got out front in the plus 30 class early. He's got the start dialed.
Ooh, they're going at him right now. Ooh. Hang on. Mikey Brown on the inside. He's got something hanging from the bike. What's going on there?
He's got a tire spike. He's planning on coming around and taking out Paul Parabinos, even though they're teammates.
Like
no orders here in Moto number 1.
It's like the movie Grease. Things shoot out from the tires there and cut the tires like John Travolta's ride.
Road rash.
So it's Paul Parabinos on the number 15 machine. Paul raced with us last year. Said he wasn't quite as prepared as he needs to be. And I guarantee you, he knows who's behind him. 41 other riders. That's about all he knows. Brownie trying to reel him in. First lap, he's really having to hustle now. You're seeing probably a little more speed out of Brownie this go around than we did in that first moto. Where's your brother at? You don't even care. You haven't even looked at him.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we got to see him coming across in the stripe here.
I'd be looking for my brother, man. I've announced my brother out here before.
He told me he was going to pull the whole shot.
He did not pull the whole shot.
And he did not pull the whole shot.
Paul Parabinos pulled the whole shot. He's still leading. Mike Brown has parts flying off the motorcycle. He's going so quick.
He's running a solid about 10th place right now.
Look at that.
He is. Oh, wait. No, that's the number 1. That's not my brother.
That's the champ.
That is the previous champion.
Is that Greg?
Could have fooled me.
Keep looking back. Keep looking back. Keep looking. Keep.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
There's
He's
Greg.
outside sweeping, feet on the pegs. Greg Albertson trying to battle inside of that top 30.
So here's your running order. Parabinos, Brown, Tyler Livesay is third, Nathan Ramsey fourth, Taylor Painter is fifth, Seth Rarick sixth, John Moeller seventh, Miguel Cordovez is eighth, Michael Stryker is ninth, and Chad Wages rounds out your top 10. Chad Ward out of Alabama, he's 14th. Buddy Antonez back in 18th.
You notice that Mike Brown doesn't have really any sense of urgency right now because he knows that Greg Albertson's buried deep in the field.
So he's not concerned with it.
He's not too concerned, but talking about urgency, Brownie going for the lead right now. He's going to duck inside. Typical Mike Brown just cutting people off, showing them who's boss.
And I
Brownie
think Livesay got him too.
Never with a lack of aggression. Mike Brown, even at the ripe age of 40, he's still going after guys, putting himself in the lead on that 30.
So all the industry guys are pulling for, obviously, one of their cohorts there. Paul Parabinos used to race Supercross, some motocross, spent some time out here at the ranch, but now he works for, I think, Answer, is that who he works for?
Yes. Yep.
So now all the reps and guys, this is the guy they pull for, but Paul slips back to the number 2 spot as Mike Brown gets him.
And Tyler Livesay, another quick rider out of Texas, he still can throw down every year at Pro Challenge there at Swan. Guy that I've seen race recently last year in the pro ranks and doing well. So Livesay. Going down. Livesay is down on the inside, trying to make a move on Brownie.
Dude, guess who's coming? The number 17, Seth Rarick, just moved into second. He was in 6th, and now he's on the blue Yamaha, now in second. There's Brownie, and Rarick now is on Mike Brown. He's gotten by everybody. What's going on with Seth Rarick? Sliding into those DMs. Seth Rarick.
Tinder game strong for Seth Rarick right now. He has made up a lot of ground. His lap time has to be quite a bit quicker than Brown this time around.
So where's Nathan Ramsey? We talked to Nathan for just a minute. There he is, orange gear, the number 25 machine. He said he's beat up. He crashed in that first 25 moto maybe, or 40 moto, and he is really sore.
No pain, no gain.
Plus 25. So we'll run down the top 10, reset it for you. It's Mike Brown, Seth Rarick, Paul Parabinos third, Ramsey fourth, Miguel Cordovez is fifth, Taylor Painter, Stryker, Vonlinger, Moeller, and Wilfredo Guzman rounds out your top 10. Let's see if Seth Rarick can make a race out of this. Please Please, for all things good racing, Seth, go after Mike Brown. Many men have tried. 207 for Brownie, 205 for Seth Rarick, and I think Brownie's picking up on that now. Rarick runs the inside, Brownie goes outside through the 10 Commandments. As we look at Nathan Ramsey on the screen, the number 25 Orange Brigade rider, doing double duty, full-time racer and team trainer for the week, man. This guy's got his hands full.
Hey, he's looked good this last lap around, though. Not giving up much ground to Rarick. I think Nate Dogg, now that he's got a little bit of gap in between him and he's kind of focused on the track, him and the other riders, he is going to start laying down lap times. Maybe we can see a three-way fight here soon, because Ramsey up into the third spot around Parabinos. Now it's Brown, Rarick, and Ramsey top three right now, plus 25.
Where's Budman back in 16th? Buddy Antonez moves up to 16th. Tyler Lives a tough break for him. He's 15th. Remember, he was top 3 or 4 there when he tipped the machine over, so we'll check in with him in just a little bit.
Let's not forget Greg Albertson breaking into the top 40, so he's about ready to make
points.
About ready to make his charge up towards the front.
Who's running the pit board? Greg Dorenzo's not here. You're not here. What, has he got nobody?
He's got his lady down there. Girlfriend down there running the pit board.
What is she saying to him?
No nookie tonight is what she's saying. That was the last one around. So that's what fired him up to get into the top 40.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're watching our leader coming into the last turn. Mike Brown. Parts continue to fly off the machine there. The Husqvarna. Bobby Hewitt. He is ripping that thing.
Is so fast.
Seth Rarick is right there. Can he go the distance? Oh, Ramsey's coming, guys. He's in third. He's got Rarick in his sights up and over the Tunnel of Love. And we've got a race starting to shape up. Come on, Nate Dogg. Get up there. Trying to have some success at the ranch. Wants to get on the box to talk to Jason Wygant. Everybody wants to do that, man. Past the mechanics area, he writes on his own pit board and shows it to himself and throws it back down.
Yes.
I'm the mechanic. I know what I need to do. Don't even need to write it.
Don't tell me my own business.
Yeah,
Paul Parabinos, he actually was mechanic for Dean Wilson on Pro Circuit Kawasaki. That was one of his many industry roles that he plays. But like you're saying, now a Pro Taper rep, actually.
Answer Pro Taper. There you go.
Answer Pro Taper. So
probably borrowed that bike from Dean, the number 15. I saw him thanking him on Instagram. It's a good chance of that. Nathan Ramsey trying to make a run, sliding into those DMs with Seth Rarick. Seth Rarick in the number 2 spot, and he's about to slide up into the number 1 spot. You can find him on Tinder, Bumblebee, and the rest of the dating sites.
Grinder.
I don't know about that one. Can't answer that question. FarmersOnly.com. He's doing some work out there digging into this dirt.
Number 1
Striker.
Suzuki. He is making moves right now all over the back of Painter and Parabinos. So look to see that Suzuki moving up through the field. He didn't get quite the start he was hoping for. I believe he started out in around 11th place. So Striker trying to make his way back through the field. He was the one guy that said no last year. I will not let a 125 two-stroke beat me.
A lot of people had to say that.
I will not do it, and he took it away.
There's Robbie Horton. Back in the number 18th spot. Robbie hangs out with Sam Gammons, those Muddy Creek races. He's been taking Sam Gammons and everybody else's money for a long, long time. Robbie and Richie Horton, if you go back in time. Richie Horton came here, and this dude was lights out, 5 straight moto wins, broke his collarbone, never heard from him again.
Yep.
He was faster than Robbie Horton.
That's
He was
the way
a bad
to do it.
dude.
Collarbone can be a career ender.
Yep. There you go. I'm looking at your jacked up collarbones. I know it, man. So we got Jimmy Albertson in the booth here, hanging out with us. Mikey Brown out front. Seth Rarick is just not going anywhere. Nathan Ramsey wants to get up there and play. The 13 of Miguel Cordovez is 4th, and Luke Vonlinger is 5th. Paul Parabinos slips back to 6th. Taylor Panner 7th. Michael Stryker 8th. Wilfredo Guzman is 9th. Kyle Keast rounds out your top 10. Where is Buddy Antonez? I'm trying to pick him up. He was 16th, and I must have slipped back to 29th place. And where is he at? Greg Albertson making moves.
Coming under pressure.
2 riders. He's 37th place. Greg Albertson with a charge. That's the guy you want to watch, the number 66 Suzuki. There he is coming across the stripe.
Antonez, knowing that Albertson is back there,
he's really
cannot handle the pressure in 29th. Albertson all the way up to 27th now, just ready to go after Buddy Antonez, the 5-time Arena Cross champion.
So Mike Brown, the board says he's coming.
Yes.
Plus 38 or plus 2 minutes 14 seconds, but he is coming.
It does. That's all that's on Mike Brown's pit board right now.
He's worried about
where Greg is at on the track. Albertson, 66. Don't let up is what it says.
He's coming. There's Chad Ward having some problems with us. He's going to hop back into the mix on that number 2 KTM. as we continue to watch this battle here with Brown, Rarick, Ramsey. 1, 2, 3. There he comes. Nate Dogg is going after Seth Rarick. It's like an industry superstar race here,
It really is. Brown and Ramsey.
There's Ramsey
Nate
on the
Dogg
outside.
Ramsey, a former Supercross champion in the 250 class and 450 race winner.
Yeah, and Ramsey, or just Rarick, a tender champ.
Remember that race he won in, I think it was Detroit?
Weird race. It was
yeah,
weird.
It was when Carmichael looped out that race.
Yes.
And Nathan Ramsey took the victory. So Ramsey, no stranger to winning, because Ramsey's is the best on the track. But he is trying to hunt down.
He got him. He got Rarick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in second place now, trying to hunt down our leader, Mike Brown, who's been pretty unstoppable so far here at the ranch. We'll see if Ramsey doesn't have anything left in the tank. But we know Mike Brown, the dude's in shape.
Never retired.
I don't look at Ramsey like, man, that dude's unstoppable in shape.
No, because he just kind of
working
picked
class.
He just picked up racing again. He hasn't even really ridden much. He'll spot a ride in maybe a few times a year, but nothing like he's had to do since the area and regionals. He still hasn't ridden as much as he wants to.
He's a working man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Got kids. They play basketball. He's a full-time dad, full-time here at Orange Brigade KTM. He's got his hands full.
Nathan Ramsey, always one of my favorite riders to watch growing up. Awesome to have him back here at the ranch.
Riding for RRP, Rossini Racing Products back in the day. Kind of just privateered it up to a factory ride, man. As did you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that. Obviously, he did it to a completely different level, going all the way, having multiple factory rides, like I said, winning 450 Supercross races. But Mike Brown, we had talked about this story yesterday. He is actually here to win the Horizon Award this weekend and start it all back over. He's looking to race 250 Supercross.
Bobby Hewitt and those guys are kind of looking him over maybe.
After he scores his Arena Cross points, he's going to get into the East Coast Supercross.
I hope he does.
Start it all over. So Mike Brown.
We're making lies up here. Totally no facts at all.
No, this is fact.
Oh, you think it is?
100%. Mike Brown is ready to get back into this thing, start it all over here at the ranch. This is where it all begins.
Wow.
So he came back.
I don't know if you guys noticed Mike Brown out front.
Yeah, thanks, Jason Wygant, with all the intel, comes back in.
I don't know if you guys noticed that.
We can't see that here in the booth. But when you're out there,
it's a certain atmosphere down there.
Yeah, it is.
You get the feel for it. Hey, Seth Rarick up to third and the fastest lap now of the Moto with a 2:05. So you want to watch that 17. Seth Rarick was a pro a couple of years ago, now part of Cooper Webb's camp. And since he does so much riding and training, with Cooper and all the Star Racing riders, hey, why not use that training for something?
It just all clicked together for me.
Like Seth Rarick is, yeah.
He rips.
And one of the finer looking young gentlemen at the ranch, ladies. Just letting you know, the hair is beautiful. I'm sure coming right off the track in this Moto, the hair will be beautiful. Yes.
When you got it, you got it. And he probably just took those 17 backgrounds and some old leftover stuff Cooper had. Didn't have to spend a dime.
Oh, 17. I like that move. Yep. Yep. No.
Threw him on the bike.
But then Rarick, a bad lap. He's now gone down, and he goes from third after closing up to Ramsey. Now he goes back to fifth. So Miguel Cordovez, Kevin, somebody bet you money, I heard, that this guy would win it. Did you hear this? Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to be $1 richer after this one.
He's doing well, but not looking for the win yet. Look at Ramsey trying to keep some pressure on Mike Brown.
Oh, popping a triple. Big dogging through the rhythm section.
Nate Dogg, big dogging it through there.
Cordovez has got him.
He did get him. Cordovez got around Ramsey.
Maybe he's going to go after Mike Brown.
Mike Brown might have had that motocross title, but Nathan, I'm going to show you my supercross title skills. I'm going to my way through 10 Commandments. He's making big moves out there trying to hunt him down, but still about a 5-second gap. But I wouldn't doubt if that 5-second gap has shrunk a little bit this next time around, because Nathan Ramsey seeming like he's starting to piece the track together a little bit better towards the end of this one.
So Nate Ramsey going to try to stick with Cordovez as Cordovez tries to go after Mike Brown. There you see the gap, the lucky number 13.
Lap number 6. As Cordovez trying to run down Mike Brown. I don't think it's going to happen, though, as Alex from the AMA bet me a full $1 bill.
Whoa.
I don't know if you were up.
They have unlimited rides. It shouldn't be hard.
What I'm trying to do is get my resume put together.
$450 Supercross?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're out, bro.
How long do you have to wait? 1 year? 20? Mike Brown's been retired 30 years. Maybe 2. All right. So Mike Brown trying to keep Miguel Cordovez at bay, the Ecuadorian Motocross the Nation champ. I'm just making that up. I have no idea. Totally made that up. There's Brownie, number 30, and there's Cordovez coming into frame right about now. That should be Cordovez. Ramsey is Cordovez on the frame now. Ramsey on the outside. Cordovez on the inside. Ramsey's not going anywhere. Cordovez running that Ricky Johnson, lucky number 13. The half JT chest protector like Ricky did. Where's Keith Bowen when you need him? So we're 7 laps in. We should see the 2-lap board. The white flag, maybe. I don't know. Oh, tough break for this guy. Fell riding off of the racetrack. Going to keep her running.
Is that Greg down there?
No, it's not Greg.
Oh, it wasn't Greg. All right. 36, still moving up.
You know what, though? Greg
He
Alverson
never got
has been
passed.
extremely consistent.
He never got passed.
That's a good point. He went from 39th, charged all the way back up, passing 0.3 riders per lap because he passed 3 riders in 9 laps.
And another industry
He's got
racer,
Chris Kiefer behind him.
And I know that was a big thing, big story coming into this one was
Greg
Kiefer and Albertson.
Oh, I thought
we talked about it. These guys have huge resumes coming into this one. And Albertson getting the best of them. Albertson is coming.
He's got it.
But Albertson not quite quick enough. Bumping up another spot though, 35th.
It's impressive. You got Mitch Gaylord back there in 27th place, part of that 84 men's Olympic team, gymnastics team there, that gold medal Olympic gymnastics team. Mitch Gaylord back in 27th place.
All right.
Good to have Mitch out. Showing my age, man, showing my age. Paul Perabino slips back to the number 16 spot. Brownie got a 5.4-second lead over Miguel Cordovez now. Junior Plus 25 class is what you're watching live on Racer TV. Ramsey can still see Cordovez, man. He's still in this. There's Cordovez on the number 13 machine. You'll see the 25 machine just behind him with the orange gear. And Ramsey's just not going anywhere. He's going to hang out there with him, maybe look for a mistake. There's Mike Brown, your leader, the pristine white. Look at that. Ramsey goes for the 3-3 again. He's closed in, dude. He's like a bike length behind Cordovez. He wants it. You think he wants that?
You see on the last triple, he actually had the #1 plate from Supercross.
Flipped it out, threw it out to the crowd.
And he flashed it over to the crowd, put it back in, letting him know, I can't triple. Can he really
See that?
It doesn't matter. Ramsey not going to be able to make up the ground, though. He's just a little bit too far back. And after Cordovez coming through and passing him for a second, I don't see much more fight left, but he is flexing to the big man.
The one thing I do like, though, Nathan can now go back to that truck with all those Orange Brigade kids and break down this racetrack like no other team trainer can do. This guy's seen it. He's done it. And, hey, if you say you can't triple in those 10 commandments, guess what? You can. I just did it. So shut up.
Kids, they don't know anything.
Stupid.
Huge.
So Greg Albertson continues his assault on this racetrack. Albertson up to 35th. He has passed 4 riders, Jimmy Albertson. That's half a rider a lap.
Putting a lap time down below a 2:20.
Wow. So
Blistering pace around this field.
with that lap time, he would be top 5 in the 65-7-11 easily. Possibly.
That track is a lot smoother than
Possibly battling for a podium spot. If you were to superimpose Greg Albertson's ride right now into that 65-7-11, I guarantee you top 5s.
Greg will be back here in a little bit this afternoon in the women's junior class.
We'll see how he does. We'll see.
How that ends up for him as well.
Probably not going to win that one either. White flag is out for Greg Albertson in 35th, and your leader as well, Mike Brown. 4 seconds out front, Brown, Cordovez. and Ramsey. As we continue to watch the final stages here of this plus 25 class, the number 30, Mike Brown made the pass early in the race and has not looked back. In fact, he took the mirrors off the bike that comes stock on that Husqvarna, says, I don't want to see what's going on behind me. I'm looking forward. Greg Albertson holding on to 35th, battling with Bradley Ripple.
If you guys missed opening ceremonies for the plus 25 class here, it was incredible. We had Greg Albertson get helicopter dropped into the track. Big fireworks show and everything. Smoke bombs going off, crowd going nuts. Can we play that intro back real quick?
And now, hailing from Norman, Oklahoma, he rides aboard a Mom and Dad back Suzuki. 66 on the track, number 1 in a sack, Greg Albertson.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, make it last forever.
Spice Girls was the jam for Greg Albertson in the 90s. He knew every word of that song. Actually, could go to shows sometimes, and he was a double for one of the Spice Girls.
No doubt. Checker flag is out for number 30, Mike Brown. And Nathan Ramsey puts the pass together and gets around Cordovez. So Brown, Ramsey, and Cordovez 1, 2, 3. And Greg Albertson finishes up 35th.
All over the back of Brownie, though, there at the end.
Impressive.
Did you see how quick he was coming through the pack? I think his transponder broke on the last lap.
Pay up, Alex Hunter. Give me my $1. I'm about to take Alex Hunter's
let's run down
right
the
here.
top
Thank
10
you.
in our plus 25. Mike Brown on the 30 Husqvarna taking the win in this one, followed by Nathan Ramsey. Looked like he is going to actually get back around for second place. So Nathan Ramsey must have made something work in the 10 Commandments. Then it's going to be Miguel Cordovez in third. Fourth place, Seth Rarick making a charge back through. Must have had a mistake there. Then top 5 is going to be Luke Bollinger. Sixth place, Kyle Keys. Seventh, Taylor Painter. And it's Darren Downs, Michael Stryker. Rounding out your top 10, it's going to be Wilford Guzman. Wilfredo Guzman. I like Alfredo. Mike Brown is going to be down on the podium, catching a word with our beautiful Jason Wigan. Head on down with Jason.
Well, so far, so good for this guy. 2 motos and 2 moto wins. Got to put it to the youngsters here in the 25-plus class because he's 40-plus. Gold medal again for Mike Brown.
He's a former.
Not after a moto, you know. Hey, did you expect it to go quite this easy right off the rip with 2 good starts and 2 good motos?
No, not at all in this class. You know, I've kept up with all the regionals and see who's doing good and, you know, kind of worried myself. But, you know, I've been riding okay. You know, the bike's getting better each time I go on the track. These guys are taking care of me, Husqvarna and Rockstar. And Mechanic Scott, it's getting better each time. So a little bit more bike tuning for the bumps out there. And hope we get rid of this arm pump. That's the problem.
Oh, no, not the Brownie arm pump. So you can go even faster is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Be careful, everybody. Who do you want to thank, Mike?
Rockstar, Husqvarna, Mechanic Scott, FXR, Oakley, Bell, Alpine Stars, Dunlop Tires, Pro Taper, Henson, Bell Ray, Alpine Star, Oakley, and FMF. You know, they put the power and the guys building the engine, and that's get me off the gate to a good start.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Great start and a great finish for Mike Brown. Let's hear it for your 25-plus moto winner. All right. Good job, Brownie. And what a battle for second place. Jeez. Now Nate can tell the kids how to dig down deep. to get those positions. I got to go grab them. Bring you on up. Fro, Jeff Emig is here. All right. That's good. We're bringing Nate Ramsey on up, getting a fresh jersey. All right, Nate is a true corporate guy now. He's making sure he's got the right jersey with the right logos on, the right hat, the right goggles. Well, that was a battle. Hard-earned second place finish for Nathan Ramsey. Man, you didn't give up. At one point, you went back to third, and then you made it happen, and you got second.
Yeah, you know, started off a little bit tight. It seems intense to me, but I'm sure for all these young guys watching, they're like, what are these guys doing? But it was a lot of fun. You know, I saw Brownie jump out there pretty quick, and then I tried to pace off of him. I figure if I can kind of keep him in distance, then I'll be doing all right. And then the guy got squeezed by me, and I just thought, okay, we'll follow him a little bit, see if I can pick up on a few things. And, you know, I kind of had a couple lines, and he made a couple bobbles. It's a little bit easier to be the stalker than the guy getting stalked on the last lap. So it was I was able to do it, but I don't know how many more times I can do that.
Yeah, plus, were you hurting a little bit from the crash in 40-plus yesterday?
Yes. I was pretty beat up yesterday, and, you know, it's kind of just tried to loosen up. Rusty over there, he kind of gave me a little adjustment, which saved me a little bit, and just tried to start this one off and go a little bit as far as the first couple laps, you know, kind of get a feel and loosen up, but those guys weren't having it, so I had to pretty much go up pretty quick, and I kept telling myself, just calm down. I could hear Budman in my ear going, stay within yourself. So, yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I'd love to get up there and mix it up with Brownie, but he's the real deal.
You're going pretty good right now, but so are you. Who do you want to thank, man?
Definitely Orange Brigade, KTM, Troy Lee. Those guys helped me out a lot. Definitely 100% goggles. Twisted really made my bike nice and rideable. Not too much of a monster, but just good performance on the track. WP, Alpine Star, anybody else, you know, my parents came out. They live pretty close to here, and I got uncle here. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat to come back to Tennessee and finally get to stand up here.
All right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were never the superstar in your first run-through, so here's your chance, right?
I guess so.
Let's see. Some pressure in this class. All right, Nate Ramsey, good job. Let's hear it for second place. Tennessee's own. I forgot. That's actually a Tennessee sweep if you really think about it. With him and Mike Brown. Let's get our third place finisher up here. All right, well, I was actually bench racing with Davey Coombs last night, and we say whenever the ex-pros and ex-champions come into the ranch, they do well, but sometimes a guy they've never heard of is in the mix with them. We got the guy this year who's going to try to play the spoiler role, Miguel Cordovez. Yeah. On the lucky number 13, battling it out with Nate Ramsey the whole time. That was a great ride.
Oh, yeah, man. Such a great battle. It's so cool to be battling with these guys. Guys that I've always seen just on TV. It's so cool to be riding with them today. I'm so pumped.
What's your background? What was your career leading up to this?
Well, I've been racing back home. I'm from Ecuador. Been racing there while growing up. Then I moved to Europe. Raced a couple nationals in Italy and the Netherlands for like a couple years. And then just this year, we made it up. We decided with my brother come here and try to make it to Loretta's, man. And we're here.
On the podium, too. Pretty good.
Yeah, we were so happy, man. I was like, people don't even know I was getting blue flagged out there. They thought I was a lapper. So I was like, no way, dude. I just keep it pinned.
That's awesome. Who do you want to thank, Miguel?
Well, yeah, dude. Thank my mom, my dad, my brother, who's my mechanic. Carl at Rootless, he has support me all the way up. All the Fast Notch family, thank you very much for letting us train with them. Brought us here. My boy FX Racing Ecuador. This sick gear getting me look out there. It's a little dirty now, but it looks pretty good when it's clean. On Pro Action Florida, thank you.
Excellent job. All right, Miguel Cordovez in championship contention in the 25-plus class. Any one of those guys can get it. We got a whole shot award. You got your star style, I'll tell you that. All right, we got another Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. That would be 2 for Paul Parabinos this week. Let's hear it for Paul Parabinos. Okay, the starts you got dialed.
Yeah, I know I got those dialed, but I don't know. I'm 2 years older than I was here last time, and maybe I'm not in as good enough shape, but those guys are going so fast. and I tried to go the pace, and yeah, I'm tired. I got arm pump, but 34, and I work a desk job, so I'm okay with it. Still fun. Lost 20 pounds to get here, so the wife's happy about that. But I'm having a good time, and I got so many good friends here helping me, so thanks to all them. Husqvarna, Answer Pro Taper, 100% Bell, Dunlop, Galfer, Pro Taper, Pro Circuit, Factory Connection Suspension. Anybody else I forgot? My mom, my dad, my wife. That's it.
All right, there's Paul P. Oh, he's got to take the photos. One more time for a Whole Shot Award winner and a 25-plus class. And that'll do it for that division. And I believe we're going to get our 50cc action going for the first time this week, starting right now.
Paul Parabinos pulling the whole shot on that one, then complaining about arm pump. He's actually